My only problem with this fridge is it's so silent. I always want to check it to make sure it's working. Which, because it's silent, makes it really nice for living in the forest. There's not a sound in this camper. But I keep wanting to check it, which is bad because every time you open the door, you lose the cold. You sort of just have to trust the thing works. I might end up mounting a thermostat inside or a thermometer inside and run the meter to the outside so I can keep an eye on that, because I just don't trust it until I know. If this thing ever went bad, you'd never know it. Hi, this is Troy from the Off Good Project. A little bit exhausted. I sucking down a Gatorade. I went to town to pick up a package that came in the mail. I ended up going to the local wood shop where they make furniture and stuff, and they have pallets out back, and normally they only have 2 or 3. You can take what you want for free. Well, I happen to have my truck, happen to have gas in the truck, and I went out back and they have maybe 50, 60 pallets. It's a lot. I loaded up my truck as much as I could for this trip, but although it's only 70 degrees, the sun is beating down, and I'm dehydrated, so I have to sit down and relax. I have a bad headache. I drink a lot of water, but just I'm used to 40, 50 degrees right now, and like somebody flipped a switch. We have sunny weather. It's been cloudy, it's been rainy, it's been cold. Suddenly it turned, and I'm not accustomed to this right now. I'm just not used to this. But I'll show you in a minute. I got a nice load of pallets. It's going to be so great. I'm going to make a garden, a raised bed garden, with some of the pallets. I am also going to use, there's some massive 10-12 foot beams that I'm going to use for my the roof over my camper for rainwater collection. And I'm also going to make a entry door into my camper so I can leave my shoes out in the entryway, and that'll keep the camper cleaner. So a lot of projects going on this weekend. It's going to be busy. And now I'm just going to finish trying to rehydrate and get back to it. I got another 1 or 2 more loads to go. I love my truck. I can't afford to drive it, but I tell you what, this is good. This is a workhorse. And it's not even sagging on the suspension yet. Look at the size of that board. That's a pallet. Now, I never expected to get pallets that big. This is nice. Look at the size of these beams. These are the center pillars, the support pillars for my roof around my camper I'm going to make. That's one long piece all the way from the front to the back. Look at the size of that pallet. This is so perfect. I've got all the wood I need to make my roof. I mean, I'll tell you what, I know some of you don't believe in God, but after praying and getting something like this without having to spend a cent, this is incredible. Well, it's lunchtime. Eat the pretty flowers. There's food everywhere. This is nice. These are all very healthy. I love springtime. This is good. Here, lettuce. It's nature's salad. Just sit here and eat. Eat free food. All free food. And the healthiest way you can eat is raw. It's so good for you to eat raw food. Look at this. It's everywhere. Oh, look at that. Salad. And these have a nice sweet taste. I like them. There's some wild garlic. That'll keep the cancer at bay. Just eat the whole handful. That is good food. Well, I've got a very large package came in the mail today, and it came with a cat. Actually, even outside she loves boxes, and that takes her attention even above all the animals and everything out here. So let's see what we have here. This one I had to go to the post office to get. That's actually why I ended up finding those pallets. I was in town picking up my package. This obviously wouldn't fit in the mailbox. This is a heavy box too, I have to say. Another reason I'm opening it outside. Oh, there's a letter. I'll check that out in a little bit. Oh wow, massive amount of packing material. Good for starting fires. Wow, a lot of good fire starting material. So let's see, we have a box here. Everything's taped up. No idea what's in here. Couple things in here. What do we have? What is this? Oh, nice. Very nice. Ah, guys, here I have to show you this. A lot of people, let me focus on this. See, this is 12 volts, 0.2 amps. See, these computer fans do not use that much power. That's why I love these for the off-grid camper project. This is so great. Probably another one of the same. Yes, very nice. Thank you. Here's another box. A lot of stuff in here. Oh, probably 2 more fans. Alright, see, this is good stuff. These are really nice low-powered fans, and actually I plan on hanging some of these on the ceiling to move air this summer. This is perfect. And in the winter, to help move air through. If you use a pulse width modulator, you can control this fan speed and help flow air nicer. Wow, this is really loaded. There's a small thing. What do we have here? Oh, I do believe that's a beeswax candle. It smells nice. Oops, my cat's going to cut herself. What we have here is survival candle. This is beeswax candle. I have to check this out, see what's inside. There's something in there. Oh, comes with matches, and I'll have to check out the instructions. It comes with some metal pieces. Honestly, I'll have to check that out. Oh, it smells nice. You want to smell? Wow, I got fire starting material for days here. Actually, I'm thankful to get that all the time. I don't get a lot of paper mailing around here. What's this? Oh wow. That's a massive survival candle. Wow. Oh wow, that's all beeswax. Wow, thank you. And this is another survival candle. Oh, that's just going to smell good just having in there. I love beeswax. Okay, what's this? A little box. Oh, nice. Oh, thank you. Relays. Very good. Something else I use a lot in this camper. Oh, nice. And this is a beast. What is this? Wow. Oh, wow. This is huge. Oh, wow. Oh, this is a beast. Oh, this is awesome. Look at the size wire on this thing. Oh, this is so huge. This is incredible. This is a pure sine wave inverter, 1,500 watts. Look at the size of it next to my cat. It's huge. Oh, thank you. This is just amazing. This is so huge. Wow, well I guess I know what I'm going to be doing this afternoon. Well, look at that. It's only just now 12:30, 1 o'clock. I haven't actually checked the precise time. And my batteries are on float. All 3 batteries are topped off, or all 3 sets, 6 batteries are topped off by lunchtime already. And the controller is blinking. It's already limiting the output already. So unbelievable that 600 watts of solar panels has so much more power than I could have ever imagined. I mean, seriously, people, this is the real deal. 600 watts of solar panels is a lot. You don't need 6,000 watts. This is the real deal. I could actually use more batteries rather than panels. This is amazing. I love my truck. All this free construction material I just picked up today. I got another load, maybe 2 loads left over there. I'm going to wait for Monday. I'm too tired today. This is a lot of work for one person to move. This is all heavy oak, some serious heavy wood. But what I like is these big beams. I'm hoping these long ones will be high enough, or long enough to stand up. And I hope they'll be high enough to go above my camper. Or if that works, I'm good. I'll have my rainwater collection system going. It's supposed to rain Tuesday. It's supposed to rain all next week, starting Tuesday. So I have to get my garden planted. That means making the frames, digging up the dirt from the wild forest, hauling the dirt, planting my plants, and getting my rainwater collection system up before Tuesday. Now it's time to make my cables a bit neater. I have my 12-volt cigarette lighter adapter splitter, which I always use to charge my phone. This should answer your questions, guys, how I charge my phone. I just plug it in right there, and on the other end of this is a 12-volt cigarette lighter socket, which plugs into the camper. And this is my laptop charger, which you've seen in a previous video, 12 volts. So what I'm going to do is hang this up here so it looks better. I'm tired of wires hanging around and flopping all over the place. Probably need 2 of these to fit this. Yep. By the way, some people might not know this, but you can extend your zip ties if you need a longer zip tie. Now I've got a big one. The idea is to set this up so that I'll have 2 zip ties in between the sockets so I can still use them. Put this right here. Should work well. Should look pretty good when it's done too. Get my side cutters here. Cut them nice and short. I can get in there. There. Now it's mounted nice and neat. My charging station. Well, it's not perfect, but if I use 2 hands, it works fine. At least it's out of my way now. Works for me. Oh, it's all white on white, but just to pretty it up, I just ran a tie straight across and tied it up to the frame back in here as well. So now it's all stable and the wires look better. It's out of my way. I'm going to make a raised bed garden, and what I have here is some nice oak boards from those pallets I brought home today. And I've been reading a book that was given to me by a very nice lady, and it's about 4-foot square raised bed gardens, and it seems like a very good idea, so I'm going to make myself a raised bed garden. Wow. And this, people, is why I don't cut wood with this saw for firewood. It doesn't have a very good cutting depth. In this book, the guys, it's called, I think it's called Square Foot Gardening, the book. And in this book, he talks about using 1x6s, which I just happen to be lucky enough to get today. This is oak, by the way, so some serious hard cutting. Simply nail these together. Oh, old nails. I'm using old rusty nails because they were free. This is all about budget living. Now it's bent, but as long as they hold together. And there's a 4-foot square garden bed. Now the idea of this, let's see if I can show you. The idea being, according to the book, 4 foot is the maximum size you can make, and you can still reach in from all sides. And the guy suggests 6 inches is the maximum height you need for most garden plants. So hopefully tomorrow I'll get this going. The caretaker of the property is going to cut the meadow grass for me tomorrow. The ticks are really bad out there. I had one of the biggest ticks I ever saw today on me. Fortunately I killed him, but I need that grass cut before I can do this. Now if I was out in the prairie or in the meadow alone, I would use a sickle and chop it down by hand. But anyway, I'll be laying this down tomorrow and hopefully filling it with dirt and start my planting tomorrow.